Hello, my name is Dilcia Furman. This presentation is for business analysis, and my topic is how to take advantage of government stimulus aids to individuals. The topics that I will be covering in this presentation are some background information about the COVID-19, what is the CARES Act, who is eligible, what are the benefits, some possible ways to manage the money, and what are possible disadvantages. So let's get started. On this slide and the next one, I'm going to talk a little bit about some background information about the COVID-19. So this slide shows the total number of cases and the total number of deaths that has occurred in the United States. The numbers are really impressive, and this has happened in a really short period of time. This information is as of May 10th. So the total number of cases are 1,300,696, and the total deaths that has happened are 78,771. The state that has been the most affected in the United States is New York. This state has the highest number of deaths and cases. The second state is New Jersey, and the third state is Massachusetts. This is about the United States unemployment rate. The historical shortened data for the United States national unemployment, located in the left, compares the unemployment rate from 1950 to 2020. We can see how the unemployment rate has changed throughout the years. In 2010, the unemployment rate was pretty high, around 10%. This was when the financial crisis happened. Years later, the unemployment rate went down. In 2019, the unemployment rate was around 4%. This was pretty low, and it was just before the pandemic began. However, when this pandemic began, everything started to change. In the first 5 months of this year, 2020, the unemployment rate has increased tremendously. As of May 11, 2020, the unemployment rate is 14.7, even worse than in the Great Recession. The diagram on the right shows the total number of people that have filed a claim because they have lost their jobs. The coronavirus has destroyed the market in every state in a blink of an eye. The total number of claims over the past 7 weeks of this year is about 33.5 million. In the month of April, it shows the highest numbers of claims, and at the end of that month, the claim seems to decrease. One of the reasons is because several people have returned to work. In this month of May, we are in the expectation of what is going to happen. What is the CARES Act? The CARES Act stands for Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act. This is a federal stimulus package that provides fast and direct economic assistance for American workers, families, and small businesses, and preserve jobs for our American industries. This act was signed into a law in March 27, 2020. This act has been the largest economic rescue package that have occurred in history. $2.2 trillion were given in support to individuals and businesses. The big question on this topic is who is eligible for the stimulus checks. Anyone that has an active social security number, individuals filings of less than 75,000 a year. So anyone that makes 75,000 or less, they get the stimulus checks. And those who file a federal income tax return in 2018 or 2019. So if someone hasn't filed their taxes for these 2 years, they're not eligible for these checks, and anyone that is not claimed as dependent. What are the benefits from the stimulus checks? Independent individuals receive checks of 1,200. Married couples filing joint tax returns receive 2,400. Families receive $500 for each child age 17 and under. Other benefits of the CARES Act includes unemployment insurance (UI) and the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA). In the unemployment insurance, the benefits vary by state. Every state has their own rules, and it provides temporary cash benefits, and it replaces about half of the previous wages on average of every employee. In most states, provides up to 26 weeks of benefits. Not everyone is eligible for this insurance. There are some exceptions. The people who are not eligible for this program are self-employed, independent contractors, people who don't have a work history, and immigrants. But there is another option for these people that are not eligible for this program. They can apply to the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance because their purpose is to help individuals who don't qualify for the UI. This is a weekly unemployment benefit of $600, but the amount may vary by the state. Um, this program is active until July 31st, but another 13 weeks have been added. How to manage your money during this difficult time. One of the ways is by staying focused. As circumstances are constantly changing, do not get frustrated. Remember that you're not alone and there are resources available to help you to navigate and safeguard your finances. Another option is by getting financial assistance. Remember that there are people out there that are able to help you out to make better financial decisions. Also, you can do research. In this moment, knowledge can be your best friend. Knowing what to do if you can pay your bills is essential to protect your assets. And also create an emergency budget. It's important to think about saving in this moment because we don't know what can happen after. And sometimes like we are very tentative to spend what is given to us or what we have. And something that is really important is maintain your credit. This way, you can save the credit that you have built throughout the years, and when everything passes, everything's gonna be like the same for you. What are some possible disadvantages by the programs that have been provided by the government in this difficult time? There is a lot of uncertainty in a lot of people around the world. Many individuals are afraid that they will have to pay back to the government the benefits that they have been provided. Also, that they can face problems when they file their 2020 tax returns. But these stimulus checks are not taxable. These stimulus checks are not a loan that you're expected to pay back, nor are they some sort of advance on your regular tax refund for next year. While this money is considered a 2020 tax credit for next year tax season, it won't reduce the amount of your refund due next year. These benefits have been granted to help individuals to get through this situation, and what matters right now is to be positive and to try to use the benefits that have been granted the best possible way.